Let's do it. Hey, everybody, Joey here again. I hope you can hear me. I'm looking in Slack. You guys tell me if you can hear me fine. I think we had issues last week that I wasn't aware of. So make sure you hear me at the same level you hear our special guest. I'm Joey again, Darkblock. We're going to talk about. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about 4 things we're building to add utility to NFTs. Special guest, Ragi, straight out of Reykjavik. Ragi, who are you? What do you do with us here at Darkblock?
My name is Ragnar, Raggi short. I am from Reykjavik, like you said, Iceland. I'm an artist and graphic designer, studied here in Iceland. And I do like all kinds of things at Darkblock, like art-related things and um, case studies. And breaking stuff as well.
That's the. You always find the thing that's broken. So if you're in software, like we are in software, you're like a one-man QA department, and you can always find the thing that either we didn't know or we were trying to sneak by. There's always things you do in software. There's so many different ways to skin the rabbit, and you find them. So and evangelist, super connected, um, proud son of Iceland. Like you're everything, man. Awesome. All right, let's jump into what we'll talk about today. So 4 things we're building to add utility. Today is a leftover day in some respects, but the second time you warm up pizza, it might even be better than the original. So leftovers aren't a bad thing. The thing I wanted to establish real quick is like our focus as a company. We're punching above our weight class. We're still small. We have some great ideas. We have some things that we've implemented. None of this is vaporware. Our focus is our protocol and monetization for NFT owners, creators, and marketplaces. Hot topic on who gets a cut, when, and why, and what. Royalties. We're clear about what our focus is. The protocol is got to be decentralized and rock solid, and we're working our way towards that. What we have now is great, but it should be and will be properly decentralized and better. And then that monetization flow. There's a piece missing. NFTs have been about hype or access, and that's kind of the utility. And more artists are using NFTs for creation and content distribution, and that's where we come play. Meanwhile, we all have all these other things that we're working on, but our focus is we're a protocol company, and we build out a bunch of other tools to facilitate using the protocol. And as we grow, and as we get more developers, and as we get more contributors, all of these other satellites will get even better. All right, these are the 4 things we'll talk about today. We've got something interesting in TV land. We've got something in mobile app, wallet, more or less. We have a Chrome extension that's available right now that you can use. And then our man Ragi is going to do some show and tell as far as a Unity plugin. First, the TV app. It is in the Google Play Store right now. It is in the Amazon store right now. So if you have like an Amazon Fire Stick, they're $24, $25. You can download our app and consume your dark blocks. Quick little show and tell video filmed right here in the Batcave. I totally got to get a better camera stand. And you can see my fat butt for a split second. I edited out the rest of me. But what you're doing here is we're firing up the Darkblock app. You connect with a unique code, just like you do for your Disney Plus or your HBO Max. You then have access to your wallet contents and the ability to unlock the dark blocks. These are all dark block content that is available only to the owner. We will gladly give out the source code. Anybody who wants to build on top of this TV app, you are welcome to. It isn't public all the way yet because we got to clean up, 10 months worth of commits. Make sure we didn't use a bunch of dirty words when we're upset about something. One interesting thing, if you want to kill your Fire Stick, load up a 3D model. It does appear. Here he comes. Loading a 5 meg, 8 meg 3D model. Our player, the app does work. And then it kills. So not ideal. We're running into hardware issues. Those Fire Sticks are less than what an Android Raspberry Pi can do. But this all works. So TV app in production. Enjoy. Mobile app. Ragi, we're going to walk the high wire again. So we've used a platform called Ionic. Amazing platform. Lets you write code in React, JavaScript, and export out right for the web, export to mobile, Android, iOS. What we have is this guy. I'm going to have this running locally. So I'm going to log in to this. So just like that, same thing with the TV app. And we can do this with the mobile app. Again, if you want the source code, just ask us and we will get it to you. I'm going to connect my wallet. It supports all the 5 chains that we support right now. And I'm running just on the desktop because I couldn't get my phone connected in time, but I promise you this works. You can click and open up your NFTs. It'll pull the dark blocks. Snappy. Let's see, comic book. And all in the mobile phone form factor. Works on Android, works on iOS. The goal here is the future of wallets, your MetaMask wallet, your Phantom wallet. You should be able to have and see my unlockable content. So what you see here is I'm able to filter. It's going through all my NFTs and pulling out the unlockable content. So I got no music in this particular wallet. Let me see if I have videos. No. I have PDFs. I do. And then jump right into that meaty chunk. Of course, I click something that crashes. So that's awesome. But this does work. What we want are other developers. If you're working on a project, and if your project would be more successful if folks can consume your content, songs, videos, whatever, on a mobile device, you can use this source code and build on top of that. How am I doing, Ragi? You see how I just slid right past that error? Live demos. All right. Browser extension. This is live and real in the Google Chrome Web Store. Oh, it's this guy. Here we go. It's available right now. Hey, Joey, what does it do? Well, first off, it doesn't do bad things. So everything is open source. If you go and do a search for Darkblock IO on GitHub, you can pull this code, evaluate it, and use it, extend it yourself. But I will show you an example. So here I am on OpenSea. OpenSea, #1 marketplace, depending on the time of day in the world. And the problem with our dark blocks is you don't see them, with your NFT in OpenSea. So what we're doing here is I'm going to open up my NFT. I've already connected my wallet. And what you see right here, this is what the Chrome extension actually does. It inserts our widget, which again, everything's available, everything's above board. And our widget is validating, are you the owner? Actually, I'll do it right now. I'll pop this open. I've got a MetaMask pop-up. I'm going to sign. Are you the owner of this NFT? Yes, I am. Okay, so we'll decrypt and show you the content associated with it. This is a bit of a hack. All these extensions that we use, my dad's not going to download an extension. So until we get mass adoption, but this works right now. So you can download it, and if you're a developer, this buddy's got no content. Let's see if I got other buddies in here. Yeah. Authenticate ownership. So some of our content creators who are using Darkblocks to distribute songs, this is one step a little bit closer. It's not the end game until OpenSea signs on with our unlockables, but this will get you there. All right, share this tab instead. That's Stealthy Project number 2. Now Stealthy Project number 3, Ragi. You want to take control and you can share your screen?
Sure.
Yeah, man. Let me see. I'm going to stop sharing. Top secret.
Super. Yeah, absolutely. So this is a cat that my daughter drew over the weekend in Photoshop. And we were playing around building a game in Unity. After that, I've been working on this extension, basically, or a plugin for Unity that allows you to pull dark blocks straight into Unity. And in this instance, I'm pulling an asset bundle, which is just a compact kind of, you take a lot of assets, put them together, and they are zipped and stored outside of the game and can be pulled in on runtime. So this is her character animated with sounds and referring to scripts in the source code of the game. So here is the game built. So you log in with your wallet. The game scans your wallet and finds the NFT. So in this instance, it is the NFT sitting here in my wallet. You press the NFT and we make a request to the Darkblock protocol. You sign, just as in the app, to prove you are the owner. Pulls in the asset.
So the original picture... Oh.
Yeah, and this is the character that is stored in the Darkblock.
So this is that bundle that is stored in the encrypted Darkblock. The thing we saw before, the picture of the cat, that's just the NFT image,
this is
right?
The NFT. Yep. This is the character, the asset bundle. So these asset bundles can hold any content from the game. It could be, a whole scene. It can be a character. It can be clothes. It could be an avatar, sounds, items, anything. So you could even have an inventory here with your NFTs, and they would spawn items in game, or you can kind of build on top of this anything and start selling game assets as NFTs.
That's where it ties into where Darkblocks gets super interesting is the upgrade. So let's say there was an NFT collection, your daughter mints 10,000 of these, and then she wants to reward her audience by adding extra functionality, a cute little red dress instead of the purple dress, and that can come as a bundled asset inside the Darkblock, upgrading that NFT that Unity will be able to consume and then add to the game. I'm a big VR guy. Most of the development I've seen is being done on Unity, and then they can export to the mobile app platform that they're using, or console platform, and then same thing, the web view, which is what you're showing kind of here. So having a Unity plugin could be a game changer if you're using it right. Right now, everything's in the open, but you could have those assets be protected or distributed securely to the owners of the NFT. What, is this like a Super Mario Brothers thing? Is this how? Are we gonna get punching
Yeah,
blocks?
so she made the level as well, so it's a bit yeah, it's fantastic.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
but it's fun.
Yeah, yeah. She's got to get into the third dimension, but it's so folks out there listening. If you're a Unity developer, if you're a metaverse person, and you're building on the Unity platform and you haven't quite figured out how to distribute assets without having everything be right-click save, Darkblocks kind of fits that. One thing I dream about, or let me share my screen again. My favorite, well, one of my favorite metaverses. Here we go. Is the folks. All right, over. So this particular metaverse does have a wallet connector. So that is my NFT that's on the wall, the 2D photo. But my 3D thing, I need it to be protected. I need it to be not right-click save. So with Ragi's plugin, we've just started. We want to add literally another dimension to the unlockables. Okay. Let's see, Ragi. Oh, we're keeping it tight today, short and tight. Anything you want to talk about? Shout outs to your daughter? This is going to live on the internet for all time. Her beautiful art.
Yeah, shout out to my daughter. That sounds good.
It's amazing. I love the idea of what you've done with the Unity plugin. And again, remember our focus for the company, going back to our fun slide, is our protocol, taking it to the decentralized level that it needs to be. Monetization. We've got some very amazing, ambitious ideas, and we're focused on that. And then these kinds of things. How do we get developers to come and play? One thing we're seeing is we're getting more and more creators coming to play, which is awesome. And we need better, we're kind of working hard to make it easier for creators to distribute their NFTs and have dark blocks inside. Yeah. So maybe as we grow, I'd love to have like dedicated departments to all these verticals. That'd be amazing. All right, folks. 4 things we showed you today: TV app, a mobile app / wallet, where you can consume your dark blocks on your phone. If there are developers out there, send us your GitHub usernames and we will add you to the repos. We probably have another month of cleanup before we can just publish everything. But everything short of the protocol, everything short of our secret sauce is available. If you see something you like the way our website works, okay, you can have that source code, our D app. That's not our main bag. We want marketplaces, we want individual projects to have all that same capability that we have on our own tools. So, Ragi, I'm going to keep this one super short today, man. Let me close that. All right, folks. Next week, we're going to have some metaverse folks on. Miss Gecko and Grebflow. Takes place noon Central Time. Try to keep that schedule just so we feed the YouTube and LinkedIn beasts. You good, Ragi?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you. All right, everybody. We'll talk to you later.